I should be good now. All right. Yes. Hopefully, I got this problem fixed. Like, I don't know what's going on. My OBS has been tripping. This is my first time trying to do a little podcast using my OBS. So I'm trying something different on this channel. Alex, he helped me yesterday with my new layout, whatever. And I'm trying to do something different and more entertaining. So yeah, like, I apologize about that little hiccup a while ago. So yeah, basically what I was talking about a while ago is the fact that Uncharted 4 has sold 8.7 million copies, in which that's pretty damn good because the game hadn't even been out for a full year. And the funny part about that is a lot of Xbox fanboys is really pissed off. I'm serious. They are really pissed off. So, like I say, since this is my first time using OBS on this, I'm really hoping that there won't be no hiccups, whatever. So, if there are any hiccups with the podcast, any buffering, whatever, let me know so I can try to fix it. If I gotta go back to my old format, I'm gonna go back to my old format. But I'm gonna try to figure this out since this is a little bit more entertaining for y'all guys. So, if this one have been a success of a little podcast I'm trying to do, then I will use the same format and do it for tonight's Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast. What's going on, Dave J? Team Everything, Rule Breaker, Jumpman, Dead's Fortune, Brett Cummings, Alex. What's going on with y'all? Who else is here? Ahod. I'm not even gonna answer that phone. I'm just let it keep ringing. Matthew Pipes, Nate Bullock. What's going on with y'all guys? How y'all guys doing today? Like I said, I'm trying to do something different. What's going on, Miss K? Trying to do something different on this channel. And like I say, if y'all do experience some little hiccups, then let me know. So I'm gonna try to do some. Dave Shay, he's stupid, man. I'm not doing no Mooch Mondays. Whatever, man. Yeah, that is my phone. I forgot to put it on silent. Weeaboo Wednesday. Appreciate that, Miss K. Dave J, I'm not gonna spend every day talking about fanboys. I also have a gaming channel as well too. So, like I said, man, I'm gonna give props to Sony when props is due. But we know how this gaming community is. This why they call it the crumb side. This is the main reason why I talk about fanboys in general on this channel for a very long time. If you've been, with me since the beginning, since I started my channel a couple of years ago, I just don't like fucking fanboys. It don't matter what console it is from. I just don't give a fuck. I started on the Nintendo side, and a lot of Nintendo guys don't like me because of my difference opinion in Nintendo, and I went off on Nintendo, and I went off on some of their rabid fan base. So that's just how I feel. And same with Sony and their rabbit fan base and the Xbox guys. Like, it's just been crazy lately, man. It's been really crazy. They are not happy for nothing. They would not get happy about nothing. First of all, a lot of them don't even buy games, and that's the sad part about it. I buy more games than a lot of these Xbox loyalists in this community, and that's the sad part, man. But I've been saying this for a very long time. Like, whoever does something good, I will praise them. I will give props. And it looks like Uncharted 4 is basically going to wind up being the best-selling exclusive this generation. If you want to go by one platform, I know a lot of people was talking about Mario Kart 8 is the best-selling exclusive. Yes, I think they're around the same, around 8-something million. But let's don't kid ourselves. If you want to talk about on one console, of course the PS4 is going to outsell on the Wii U version. But if you don't look at the if they do want to port over Mario Kart 8 on the Switch, then I don't know. It's going to be kind of close. Well, I think Mario Kart 8 is going to sell more overall. But if you want to just talk about just on one platform, then I guess basically the PS4 gonna have the best-selling exclusive overall. Since the Mario Kart 8 will no longer be an exclusive, it's going to wind up being on the Switch. What's going on, Super Snow? What's going on with you, man? How y'all guys doing? Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and share it so we get some more people in here. No, Uncharted 4 is a really good game. I enjoyed the game a lot. The game is fantastic. It has some flaws. It's not the best Uncharted game in the franchise. I still believe Uncharted 2 is the best game in the franchise. But it was still really good, and I'm glad that Naughty Dog is not finished with the game, since we're gonna get a DLC pack in. I don't know. Hopefully sometime this year. Saw the trailer of that. Was it Lost World or something? I think that's the name of it, and it has Chloe as the main protagonist, and I guess Nadine is going to be, her partner, whatever. It looks interesting. When I saw that clip, I thought, honestly, a lot of people thought that was Tomb Raider. That's what I thought too. But it's like this. Like, I'm gonna give credit when credit is due. You said who's damage controlling? It's all over social media. It's all over Facebook. Everybody is mad. Of course, you got your boy Crap Gamer still pissed off. Look, man, whoever has been following me for a while, I don't like fanboys. I know that I think you're an Xbox dude, V3 Rank. I think you're an Xbox dude. I'm an Xbox dude as well, too. But I'm not going to sit here and take anybody's shit. I don't care who it is, man. A lot of people been spewing a lot of BS lately. I won't say lately, for a long time. Like, they just do not want to give credit when credit is due. Like, a lot of the Xbox guys are so busy worrying about these PlayStation dudes, so they worry about what Sony is doing. Over half their content on their channel is Sony-related content instead of talking about the Xbox. A lot of the Xbox dudes, they basically want to hype up the Scorpio, and the Scorpio ain't coming out till later on this year or towards the end of the year. Like, how the hell can I get a hype for something that's not going to come for a very long time? That's the same reason how I feel about a lot of these hype channels are hyping up the Nintendo NX. It was Nintendo NX. It's called the Nintendo Switch now. Like, how the hell can I get so hyped and we not going to see the system in over a year? We found out about the NX over a year ago, and I cannot just give y'all fake hype. I can't do it, man. Like, I'm pissed off. I want games now. With Microsoft, they got some games coming out, but most of them I'm not interested in. I want that Scalebound. I want that Cuphead. I don't really care about Sea of Thieves. I don't care about, I really don't, maybe State of Decay 2. I don't know. Maybe I will look into it. I don't know what I want to do with that. What else they got? Halo Wars 2. I don't do Halo Wars. I don't know, but I'm just, even though I'm more of a majority of an Xbox gamer, Sony games, the PS4 games look more interesting to me, and I'm really going to be playing my PS4 a lot more this year than I did in 2016. And don't get me wrong, I like my PS4, I like my Xbox One. They are a hell of good consoles. I really enjoy both consoles, but at the end of the day, I go by which console gives me the bang for my buck. I go by which console that's going to give me a lot more exclusives. My Xbox One, I really use that for my third parties because, Microsoft, Xbox has the better online. Xbox Live is really good. My gamer score is over 20,000, so I try to, trying to beef that bad boy up. And, of course, I don't have many trophies on my PS4. I'm trying to beef that up too. So, I usually have my Xbox One as my Xbox exclusives, and then, of course, you got the multiplex. But the PS4, I basically use that for exclusives as well. But lately, I've been buying some third parties, some multiplex on my PS4. I'm trying to basically balance it out. But from what I'm seeing right now, I'm not gonna judge Microsoft right now until E3, and I really hope E3 they will give us a lot of games. And I know a lot of Xbox fanboys basically say that Sony always, showing us games years ahead. Like God of War and Spider-Man and Death Stranding and Days Gone and all that. But how long have you been knowing about Sea of Thieves? How long have you been knowing about Halo Wars 2? How long have you been knowing about Scalebound? We've been knowing about these games for about 2 years now, over 2 years. So you can't have your cake and eat it too, man. Like, they both do it. And like I say, I'm basically just giving props when props is due. Sony sold over 6 million consoles this holiday. They sold, even though Uncharted 4 was bundled in, it doesn't matter. They bought the system with the game. Just like a lot of people that bought Halo 5, they bought the bundles. It was bundles, and they bought the controllers. We can point out the fact that yes, Microsoft made over $400 million. That I believe that launch day, whenever they launched Halo 5, they made a lot of money, and they sold really well. It did. I'm not taking anything away from Microsoft. They did really well with Halo 5, but as far as I know, Uncharted 4 sell more. I guess if you want to call it exclusives, I don't. If you want to go by who made the most money, I think Microsoft made the most money because Halo is more. Halo is more of an established franchise. It's been out a lot longer, so a lot of people are more accustomed to the Halo series. So they like to get the merchandise, the T-shirts, the hats, and the controller. They like to get that extra stuff, and that's why they made a lot of money off of that. Not only with the software, but with the merchandise. Yes, they made a lot of money. We don't know how much Sony made off Uncharted 4. We don't know. But apparently sales of software matters more than the merchandise. I guess that's what a lot of these fanboys saying in this community. I don't even care right now. I'm just going by basically. I'm just going by, hey man, if they sold the game really well, I'm gonna get praise. That's just basically how it is. What's going on, 1A Shadow? Mr. Free to be me. Dr. Blue. What's going on with y'all, man? But yeah, man, like it's just it's sad that you go on Facebook, social media, I'm not sure if some of y'all are subscribed to Zaire's Bang Bang community on Facebook, man. It is funny as hell, and these fanboys get so salty. They get so salty when we bring up sales with the PS4. It's just sad. What's going on, Don Murky? Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Don Murky. You want to know, do I think the PS4 will surpass the PS2? It's a good question, man. I really don't know, man, because the PS2, y'all got to remember, the PS2 was supported for about 13 years, and it came out in the year 2000, and I think they stopped supporting it in 2013, and they sold over, 150 million units. Sony got a long way to go if they trying to answer the PS2. They got what, about 100? They got 100 more thousand to go. It depends on how long Sony's plan on supporting this system. If they plan on bringing out the PS5 within 2 to 3 years from now, then it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard to do. It's gonna be really hard for anybody to surpass the PS2. But the way it's selling, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because it's selling really well. It's just the PS4 is more of an appealing console to majority of the gamers. A lot of these Xbox fanboys are going to have to realize that. Y'all can point out that the Xbox controller is better. Y'all can point out that the online is better. Yes, I feel that way. The controller and the online is better. But y'all got to remember this fact. PS2 are not the PS2, the PS4 offer more games, and they offer more of a variety of games. Like, I play more than just shooters, man. That's what Microsoft is known for, is a shooter console. The PS4 has shooters itself, but they also have a lot of single-player games. They got multiplayer games. They got JRPGs, RPGs. They got all sorts of games. They got platforming games. They got games that cater towards everybody, not only towards adults, but they got kids, games created towards kids, teenagers. They got games like Ratchet & Clank, I love. They got a Jack and Dexter game. Well, they got the IP, but I don't know whenever they supposed to be bringing out that game. But hey, they got Knack. Knack 2 supposed to be on this way, and it looks like Knack 2 looks a little bit better, going to be better than Knack 1. I'm not trying to praise that. I'm just saying they got a lot of variety of games that cater towards a lot of people. They got Parappa the Rapper and Crash Bandicoot. Like, that's my childhood games. They got a lot of games that cater towards me because I had a PS1 and I played those games back then. They got a lot more games that appeals to me. They got a lot of a different genre of games that appeals to a lot of gamers, and that's why it's selling so good. A lot of these Xbox guys gonna have to freaking just realize that. Then they don't. If they got an issue with that, if they want to surpass PlayStation, if they want to do better, they need more games. They need more IPs. They need more franchise. They need more first-party studios. That's basically what I'm talking about. They need to complain to Phil Spencer that we want more variety of games, not just these dude bro shooter games, not just Gears, Forza, and Halo. We need more than that. We need more single player games. We need games that compete with a Ratchet and Clank. We need games that can compete with a Uncharted or a Last of Us. They don't have those types of games. They had Rise of the Tomb Raider, in which was a time exclusive, but they do not have their own IP. You know, it was a time exclusive, but they need a first party studio like a Naughty Dog. That's basically what I'm saying. They need that. And that's what Microsoft is not doing. That's what they're failing to do. I like the fact that Phil Spencer be on Twitter a lot and ask a lot of these Xbox fans, you know, what would they like to see in order for us to improve. And basically, a lot of fans wanted Black Ops 2 backwards compatible games. Like, what the? Are you serious? A lot of these guys want more backwards compatible games than new games. That what pisses me off. And I kind of see why Earnwolf is kind of trolling the Xbox fan base, because some of the stuff that they say is so hilariously stupid, you know. But I like RPGs. Like, you know, for a while I didn't really play JRPGs because I don't have the time. You gotta have like a lot of time in your hands to play those games. But I've been having a lot of time on my hands lately, so that's why I finished Final Fantasy 15. You know, I got a lot of time to play these open world games. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I don't mind playing games like a Dragon Quest or a Tales of Zestiria, in which I need to get back on. I do own that game. It's a really good game. I like those types of games, but if you want those types of games, you get those games on the PS4. Well, most of them. I know the Xbox One does have Final Fantasy 15, but you know, if you are a JRPG fan, then the PS4 is for you, or the 3DS. I know 3DS got some JRPGs, but if you're a console gamer and if you love those type of games, you need to get a PS4 than the Xbox One. That's basically all I'm saying. And a lot of these folks is just they fail to realize, like, the PS4 has more games. That's basically what I'm saying. They have more games, and you know, I'm not trying to shit on Microsoft's exclusives. You know, some exclusives is good, but some of them are just mediocre. You know, and I'm having a blast mainly with my PS4, you know, because I feel that Uncharted 4 was a hell of a game. Last of Us was basically one of the best games I ever played. Ratchet and Clank is arguably my top 5 platforming game I ever played. That's a really good game. It was made by Insomniac, and Insomniac got another game exclusive for the PS4 called Spider-Man. So I'm going to support that because I am a huge fan of Insomniac. They make really good, high quality games. That Ratchet and Clank is a Pixar-like game, and it's really good and it's really fun. I really enjoyed the game. It's a really great game, and I really hopefully that the success of Ratchet and Clank will give us a sequel. You know, I know it was a reboot of the first Ratchet and Clank, but if you want to look at the reboot and look at the original game, it's basically it's basically comparing night and day. That's basically what I'm saying. It's a hell of a game. I enjoy a lot of these games. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy Xbox games as well, but you know, I feel that we need more exclusives on the Xbox side. And if a lot of y'all Xbox dudes is not satisfied with the lack of diversity of video games that you get in your console, then I don't know what to say. Y'all might be as delusional as the Nintendo fanboys. Like, you need to ask for more and ask for better. And basically, you know, when I say better, you know, don't get me wrong, like, Phil Spencer has been doing a lot of shit that cater towards a lot of us Xbox fans. And I really appreciate him turning the Xbox brand around. But, you know, in order to basically compete with Sony, they need to have those types of games that Sony fans like and put on the Xbox. You know, like JRPGs and stuff. They need more single-player games. The Xbox is known for a lot of multiplayer and a lot of shooters. That's basically what it's known for. Hold on, let me get to the question. I know y'all had some questions for me. I'm not. I don't want y'all thinking I'm ignoring y'all. Who else is here? Hopefully I didn't miss nobody. I know I saw a question from Miss K a while ago. Let me see. I saw your question. You said Black Ops 2 is a fun game. Yeah, I love Black Ops 2. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with having that backwards compatibility. But if they ask us what game we want, like, I don't want to sit up here and ask for an old game. Like, give us a new game. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with new stuff, man. That's basically what I'm saying. Let me see. Yeah, you said I know y'all had a lot of questions for me. I'm trying to get to the very first one. I'm trying not to skip out on some of y'all guys. Let me look at this chat right quick. You said Sony fanboys don't give credit, just like Xbox fanboys. I always said, this whole thing is stupid. I would wait to see Microsoft announce this year. They know people are talking bad about them. I've been saying the same thing, Mr. Free to Be, me. A lot of people, ever since that PlayStation experience, they had a good experience. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And that's when Iron Wolf went off on the Xbox fans and telling Phil Spencer that we need better. Like, yes, after that, I know a lot of people, a lot of Xbox fans were like, "Well, we can't get games like that." Son was like, "No, I can't. We need better." And you got the loyal fan base, I guess you could say fanatic, to be like, "Man, we still better than Sony." But I'm just looking at the fact that, my opinion, like Sony's exclusives appeals more to me. I'm a majority of an Xbox gamer. I'm just being honest with y'all. Like games like Uncharted and Last of Us. I love single player games. I play more single player games than multiplayer. That's just basically how I roll. You said Xbox fanboys crap Zaire showstopper. Give for more credit to ponies, but that's a fact. When you talking, Zaire and showstopper, I'm cool with them. I don't really care about crap. I don't. I know you watch crap gamers videos. V3 Ring. I've seen enough. It's just every day is just too much anti-Sony, too much damage control, and too much Xbox good. Sony is bad. Like that's 100% toxicity, man. That's nothing but toxic. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm not perfect. I might make some content that maybe rub y'all off the wrong way. But at the end of the day, if I see anybody doing something good, I give credit when credit's due. Mooch and Crap and his crew, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm more, I was Zaire, Showstopper, I like them. I don't have no issues with them. They're cool with me. I'm cool with them. I'm just leaving with that. Just because he does a BGST every Sunday does not mean I have to be cool with all of them. I'm gonna just leave it right there. He said Sea of Thieves look dull as fuck. Like, I don't know, Sea of Thieves does not. That type of game does not cater towards me. Like, Microsoft, they need more story-driven games. They need a game with a great story, great gameplay, great story. That's what they need. That's why I was thinking about Naughty Dog. They need a Naughty Dog type of studio to spit out these high quality games. That's basically what I'm saying. I don't know what they're doing, but like I say, I'm not going to completely judge Microsoft until E3. Hopefully they got a lot of games in store for us. These games we've been doing for a couple of years now, they better be coming out this year. Otherwise, I will get pissed off. Phil Spencer said last year that they got so many exclusives that they had to hold something. They had to hold some of them back for 2017, and it does not make sense. If they had so many exclusives for 2016, then why the fuck did we had an 8-month drought? Y'all ask me that. Why did we had an 8-month drought? We had Quantum Break in I forgot what month it came out, but it came out in the early spring. Then like 8 months later, that's when we got Recore and then the Forzas and the Gears and all that. I was like, that's not that many exclusives. Like, how the hell you say that we got so many exclusives that we had to held something back and you had a big ass Nintendo like drought when it comes to their exclusives? Like, it does not make sense. That shit. I was like, man. I love my Xbox. I love it. I'm always on it. If you follow me on Xbox, I'm on it every day. I love my Xbox. I love my PlayStation. I just love video games, man. But I've been saying this for a long time. I go where the games are. I go where the games are at. That's just how I roll, man. That's how I roll. It don't matter what console the game is on. Bayonetta 2. A lot of people shitting on Bayonetta because it was on the Wii U, in which they don't want to buy. I already owned the Wii U, and I was a big fan of the game, so I bought Bayonetta because I wanted the game. Even if I had a Wii U, I would have bought the Wii U just for that game. A A lot of people wanted Uncharted, a lot of people want Uncharted 4. What they do? They go and buy PS4. A lot of people want Halo 5 or Gears 4. What they do? They bought an Xbox One. It's all about the exclusive, guys. That's how you can separate yourself from the competition. You need exclusives. That's basically what I'm saying. And that's what Microsoft is failing to do. I won't say failed to do. They have some, but a lot of them has been on hold. Like, where the hell is Cuphead at? That's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right, man. Miss K, you say you got to roll with the games are at. I think you own all 3 consoles, Miss K, and that's why I respect you for it. Like, you don't play that fanboy shit on your channel. That's why I respect you about your channel. Like, it don't matter what console, man. I just go with the games that are at. I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan. So where do I go to play those type of games? Do I go to the Xbox or the PC? No, I go to the PS4. Well, technically on the PC, you get to play the PS3 games, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the new games. But if you want to play a Halo or a Gears or Forza, where do you go? You go to an Xbox. Or I guess you could go to Windows 10 since they putting a lot of exclusives on Windows 10. But, it is what it is, man. I don't know, man. I've been seeing a lot of damage control. I know some of y'all was like, "Where's that?" Just go on Bang Bang community on Facebook. Just go on Twitter. Like, people is basically being ass hurt. I watched some of Crap Gamer's podcast he did last night, and yeah, they was being salty about the sales of Uncharted 4. Like, come on, man. Like, if that was Halo 5, if Microsoft would have came out and said we sold 8.7 million copies of Halo 5, they'd be all on that. They'd be all over Phil Spencer's dick, man. I'm just being honest, man. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too, man. That's basically what I'm saying. It's a bunch of hypocrites in this community. Bunch of hypocrites. And I'm not saying I've never been a hypocrite before. I'm not perfect, but at the end of the day, I go with the games at the end of the day. I basically just I cut that fanboy shit out, man. If you notice on this channel, if you've been following me for a long time, I've been shitting on the Nintendo fan base. I've been shitting on the Sony fan base, and I'm shitting on the Xbox fan base. So what that tells you that I might be, maybe I might be what you call that, a neutral gamer. Some of these fanboys in this community saying that neutral gamers is the worst thing for this community. We the worst thing in gaming. Like, how the fuck are we the worst? Y'all fanboys are the worst. You telling me a neutral gamer that's happy to go where the games are, don't matter what console it is bad? Or is it bad whenever you find out that the Quantum Break is no longer an exclusive to the Xbox One, it's going on Windows 10, you complain to Phil Spencer and tweeting him out that you canceled your pre-order. So y'all tell me who's worse. Who's worse? I don't understand. This whole neutral gamer shit, I don't know how this shit got brought up. People talking about these past couple of weeks. But these fanboys, man, like it's just so sad that they think like that. It is so sad that their mindset got them to be like, look, man, if you don't choose this one platform and shit on the other platform, if you don't do that, then you're a neutral gamer, and y'all neutral gamers are the worst in the community because you don't make yourself look bad. Like, these people mindset is just in another galaxy, man. There's no cure for the fanboys, and there's no cure for the fuck boys. So that's basically what I'm saying. It's sad and it's really pathetic. And but that's basically all I got to say. I just want to do this quick stream. I'm hitting about 30 minutes on it, so. Like, y'all just make sure y'all come back tonight for the Real Talk with the Real Gamer podcast, and hopefully I'm gonna try to do this same layout right here. Y'all just make sure y'all come back to my channel later on tonight. Hopefully I'm gonna have a special guest on tonight. I know I had Ms. T on a couple weeks ago, and I had Nintendo Ultra last week. I'm gonna try to get another special guest for the show tonight. But yeah, it seemed like my stream has been doing fine, and I haven't been doing no hiccups. Before I get out of here, guys, y'all let me know how this stream has been going. Has the stream been doing good? I just want to know how it is. If I got to go back to my old layout, I will go back to my old layout. Y'all just let me know how the stream is. If it's been hiccuping, lots of buffering, then just let me know. I want to do something different. Y'all let me know in the chat. Okay. You said the stream was solid. Okay, that's good to hear, man. So I'm gonna use this same layout for tonight's podcast. Y'all just make sure y'all come back. Come back to the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, man. Lots of fun. You said you personally would like to have the switch screen larger. You want the switch screen larger? So if y'all see something that needs to get improved, y'all let me know. Can y'all like see the chat? That's why I'm asking. Can y'all see the chat? What's going on, Andrew Wilkins? Okay, I really appreciate you coming by, Miss K. You said hell no, don't make it larger. So can y'all see the chat? That's why I'm asking. Like, you know, you said you can't see the chat. Really? You said you can't really see the chat on the stream. Oh, really? I'm gonna see what I can do with that. If y'all really can't see it, then maybe I could try to work something out to so y'all can see the chat. But yeah, man, I really appreciate y'all feedback, man. You know, that's why. Yeah, how about those Cowboys, Vinny? Hey, man, I really hope they go to the Super Bowl this year. I'm really happy for them. I really love the direction they got. They got a really good young team. So props to the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys. Yeah, but y'all, like I said, man, y'all come back for the Real Talk with the Real Gamer show tonight. We got lots of stuff to talk about tonight. It's going to be a hell of a show. It's going to be the last podcast. It's going to be the last podcast before the Switch reveal. So, like I say, man, y'all just let me know how y'all feel about this. I guess whenever this stream uploads to this channel, just let me know in the comments in the comment section, like how do you feel about it. You know, if there's some improvements I need to make, just let me know. I guess after that, I will see y'all tonight. Peace out.